After months of suffering and threats since the ouster of Sheikh Hasina, Hindus and other minorities in Bangladesh have come out on the streets, demanding equal rights and dignity as citizens of the country. The caretaker government of Muhammad Yunus has condemned attacks on Hindus, but also said that in many cases they were motivated by politics rather than religion. Meanwhile, Bangladesh faces severe power crisis as the Indian conglomerate Adani has slashed cross-border electricity supply by half due to some $850 million unpaid bills, and has given an ultimatum to settle the dues by the 7th of this month. Here's more in this report.
Hundreds marched in Bangladesh's capital Dhaka on Saturday to demand protection for Hindus and other minorities who suffered violence and threats since the ouster of Sheikh Hasina. After months of sufferings, they have hit the streets, demanding equal rights and dignity as the citizen of the country. Protest organizers have urged the interim government to introduce a law to protect minorities and mandate a minimum share of minority representation in government, among other demands.
We are citizens of this country. Why should we have to ask for equal dignity and rights here? A positive environment has been created through the anti-discrimination student movement where there should be no discrimination. By eliminating that discrimination, we all wish to live in this state united with equal dignity and rights.
We have previously protested to safeguard the rights of minorities through our 8-point demands, and today we are holding a rally and procession in the same spirit. We are trying to present our demands to the government and are eagerly waiting for the government to accept our 8-point demands, which would be highly beneficial for both the government and us.
Hindus are the largest minority faith in mostly Muslim Bangladesh, accounting for around 8% of the population. They have been targeted in various parts of the country since the student-led mass uprising in last August. This week, tensions inflamed due to filing of sedition charges against 19 people who participated in an earlier minority rights rally in the port city of Chittagong. The caretaker government, led by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus, has acknowledged and condemned attacks on Hindus, but also said that in many cases they were motivated by politics rather than religion. Amid months of violent protests and lawlessness, Bangladesh faces a severe power crisis. Indian conglomerate Adani's coal-fired Godda plant in India's Jharkhand state supplies between 7 to 10% of Bangladesh's baseload power demand of 13 gigawatt. But it has slashed cross-border electricity supply to Bangladesh by half due to some $850 million in unpaid bills. Now Dhaka is scrambling to boost production to stem blackouts. Chairman of the state-run Bangladesh Power Development Board, BPDB, Rezaul Khan, said that they are trying to meet the gap by running other plants. He added that BPDB is discussing the issue with Adani and trying to increase the payment size gradually. Bangladesh, a nation of some 170 million people, is struggling to find dollars to make the payments. Bureau Report, DD India.